Ah. Dude. YouTube told me fucking no. I said, can I watch My Little Pony Tales? And YouTube said no. Fuck off. Cootie skin. Eat my dick. No My Little Pony Tales. Okay, you okay? I'm fine. I'm not allowed to watch My Little Pony Tales. It said no. Look. Can I just cut it? Here, I'll go in YouTube editor now. I'll just cut it out. Just cut out the My Little Pony Tales. Sound a bit bitter. I am honestly not at all mad that I got bonked for that. Like, yeah, just cut it out. Just like, honestly, like, you can't watch a whole episode of My Little Pony on your stream, dumbass. Yeah, we're gonna, yeah, it was our date where we'd sit together and, I don't know, watch My Little Pony Tales. An ideal date, if you ask me. Oh, I didn't change the chat. Whoops. Let me update the chat. Let me fix. Let me update the chat. Oh shit! I didn't. I didn't mute YouTube again. Whoops. Best date. This is the best date ever. I'm glad you're all having a great time. Let me fix this. Fix it. Right. There we go. I'm a great date. God. I really just... I asked YouTube, hey, can I watch My Little Pony Tales? And YouTube said no. No, don't. Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna edit that out yet. I'll edit that out after. It's annoying. Four-way date. Yeah. We're all hanging out. Single. Shut up! Okay, back to Monster Prom. Yeah? Oh, I can bump the audio a bit more. Can I? I forgot. Feels like your parent caught you with a date in your living room. That is honestly exactly what happened. YouTube caught me. YouTube said, hey, is that My Little Pony Tales? Get that shit out of here. I also compliment my bro here that Miranda whip. I didn't read the last word. Is that voices? Oh, he has a little buyback on his arm. That's cute. Underrated spot for a vampire bind. Honestly, it's kind of cute. But play the game. Honestly, don't fucking call me out. I've played this game too many times. The problem is that I've played this game too many times, and now I'm just like, I get distracted. The start kicker. Oh shit. About to point out, for someone with such a superb vocabulary, you've heard him say passé and cliché one out of every 3 times you encounter him. But then Miranda stops you with a very high-pitched ooh noise. Not like it's a bad thing. This is a nonsense stream. I've decided that this is actually a nonsense stream where I do whatever the fuck I want. Ew, I've heard of the Start Kicker thing. It's a website that allows peasants to give their money away. Whoa, sounds dope. Thanks for the advice, Liam. You're like always there for us, bro.
I'm out.
Ugh, you two are ruining my carefully crafted tsundere vibes. I'm out of here. Wait, hang on. I need to write that down. I've started keeping a little collection of memorable quotes that I just need. You two are ruining. I'm still in all caps on accident. My carefully crafted tsundere vibes. Y'all get a tsundere vibe from me? Do you think I'm tsundere? Like, if you were to describe me to somewhere else, you'd be like, yeah, Nomi Vixie, they're a tsundere. Scott and Miranda immediately rip out their phones and start playing a start kicker campaign. Scott is just using a piece of cardboard with a picture of a phone screen drawn at it. But weirdly, he's got the best signal of all 3 of you. It seems that we need to promise the peasants some kind of reward for their money. What should we give them? Maybe? My tsundere trait is that I do insult. I do insult those I love. But I'm not exactly shy about it. There's a word to describe me. Shy. I don't know, man. I don't know about that one. Just got things hard about it for 12 full minutes. A glass of lemonade. Perfect. I wrote that one down. Okay. No. I just totally scrambled at that sentence. All right. I'm also sliding down my chair again. Bakadere. Shut the fuck up. I will time you out. I'll put you in timeout, the timeout corner. Okay, I wrote that one down. Now we need something even fancier for another reward. My favorite things about you is the fact you get so easily off track. Spiral off. Shit. I have a brain that works in interesting ways. It's my 6-dimensional brain. You know, today, well, maybe into a stream. I got so off track in the middle of your comment that you had to interrupt your own comment to interject a new statement. Look at that, it is cute. I'm not stupid, I'm smart. Do you want me to go off on another tangent? I'll go off on another tangent. I'll prove that I'm smart. I said that thing in a stream the other day that I have access to a bunch of like high school textbooks. Do I still have the logins for that? The Master Senses Crafter. I have access to a bunch of textbooks and stuff from VCE. Here. Well, this expires in 2023 August, so I better use it. I'm smart. I'm smart. I'll prove it. Look, I'm not baka. I'm not baka. Baka is the last word you use to describe me, okay? Check this shit. I'm so fucking smart, you don't even know. I'm just gonna get this. Alright. Investigating data distributions. Alright. This is just chapter 1. This is stem plots. Stem plots are boring. What do you guys want to learn about? I got types of data, stem plots. These are all investigating data. Investigating data distributions, investigating associations between two variables, investigating modeling linear associations, investigating modeling time series data, depreciation of assets, simple and compounded interest, investments and loans, reducing balance loans, annuities and perpetuities, matrices. Oh, I remember matrices. Oh shit! What the fuck? That's an orc. Why is there an orc in this? Ancient civilizations far back as 300 BC. Evidence in the form of clay tablets and texts that both Chinese and Babylonians used matrix methods to study and solve simultaneous linear equations. Centuries mathematicians used matrices to solve problems, but it was not until the 19th century that English mathematician Arthur Cayley published a formal definition of the matrix in his memoir on the theory of matrices. There goes no in the book. What? We could do some exam practice. What is this? This is a textbook that is, I think, currently maybe. I don't know. I got access to this a little while ago. I don't know if it's still being used. But this is a textbook that in Australia is being used to teach. This is 12, so this would be it's like the last year of high school. This is the last year of high school maths. Yeah. I haven't done matrices in a while. Yeah. Use dominance matrices to find out which vertex in a matrix is the most dominant. This can have many purposes. For example, determining the order of teams in a round-robin tournament. Math! I like math. I often create situations in which I have to do math for no reason. Because I like math. 5 soccer teams took part in a round-robin tournament. I still don't know what a round-robin tournament is. I don't know how that works. B defeated C and E. A defeated B, C, and D. C defeated E. D defeated B, C, and E. E defeated A. Given the above results, we tried to rank the teams. I don't know why. That just really, like, caught on to me. Okay, using CAS. Wait, do I still have my... Do I still have a scientific calculator even? I do, but it'd be in the other room. Wait, do I still have the... No. I used to have the digital version of it. I don't think I have it anymore. Damn. Please refer to the resources section in the prelims of your ebook plus for a comprehensive step-by-step guide on how to use a CAS technology. Do some exam process. The A12 element in the volume matrices. Oh, it's not A12, it's A12. It's column rows, right? So it'd be this one. 1.6. It's column rows, right? Columns and rows? Wait, let me just check. It's columns and rows, right? C. I don't remember which C was. Take me back, take me back. No. No, it's rows then columns. Okay. Rows then columns. Number 0 in the following matrix can be represented using the notation that rows then columns, so it's 2, A22. The solution E to E minus F given the matrices E equals 1. So it's not B. Two negatives make a positive because when the passage now still works. Yeah, I don't know how old mine is. I think it's like it's gotta be at least a few years old now. Negative. Okay, this is how I remember how negative and positive additions work. Okay, so if you take a video of a train going forward and you play the video going forward, the train goes forward. If you take a video of a train going backwards and play it forwards, then it goes backwards. If you take a video of a train going forwards and you play it backwards, it goes backwards. If you take a video of a train going backwards and you play it backwards, it goes forwards. This is how I remember how... Does everyone get it? Cool. So, take a video of a train going backwards, play it backwards, it goes forwards, so it's 0. So it has to be 1 and 0. So it's either D or A. I took a test, I got a 33% in quality time, 23% in words and information, 20 in physical touch, 17 acts of service, and 7% in give receiving. Wow. This is how my teacher teaches us? Yeah! It's good. This is a test, I mean that. 3.6 minus 2.4 is 1.2. So it's A. They're doing math tests on stream. This is just exam practice, dude. Miranda's here to help us out. If A equals B times C, the element A13 is the result of multiplying the third row by the first column, multiplying the third column by the first row, adding the first row to the third column, multiplying the first row by the third column, multiplying the first column by the third row. Fuck, I don't remember how to do... I haven't done matrices in so long. Not playing the game. This is not a Monster Prom stream. This is a Valentine's Day stream. I'm doing whatever the fuck I want. And maybe I said I was going to play all the Monster Farm games in this, and I have decided I'm not doing that. And also I'm going to eat a cookie right now, because I just remembered that I have a cookie over here. So Miss Afronia warning, if you don't like the sound of eating, I'm going to eat a cookie. Back in 10 minutes, you can't make me watch this. Gonna be fast 3 in the future? Honestly, probably. I actually like matrices. I haven't done matrices in a while. So I feel like I feel like I'm struggling a bit. Because I don't remember how to do shit, but... I don't know. Might be fun. Could be fun. Ooh, check it out. Check this shit out. I mean, it's a day, so we can do anything. Yeah. A date could be studying for an exam you don't have. Ooh, we could sit the exam. Units 3 and 4. let's just skip to the last question. Extended response. Ooh. The owner of a chain of 3 local video stores is doing the bookkeeping for the months of January, February, and March. The number of hires of video games, weekly DVDs, and overnight DVDs for the 3 stores are given in the table. The algebraic formula completing these. Oh, damn. Ooh. Ooh, trigonometry. I've never actually learned trigonometry before. There's some fucking planets here. Ooh, the Python. I don't get math, but I'll happily watch. Here, I'll teach. We'll do math together. No, okay, let's use your test for a fish. See what you were starting to big prejudice. Back up. I have literally never learned trigonometry before. Maybe I'll do a stream where I learn trigonometry. I gotta use this before August this year, because that's when my code expires, I guess. I don't know, this isn't my textbook. Don't ask how I have it. But apparently it expires August this year, so I gotta use it. Spherical geometry. The blue marble. Oh shit. The Earth is a sphere, you guys. Earth confirmed not flat, question mark? Great circle is a circle that divides a sphere into 2 equal hemispheres. But the center of the great circle is the center of the sphere. As a circle, the circumference of a great circle can be calculated by using C equals 2 pi r. Never learned it. Thought trigonometry is must learn it. Command math. Listen. The thing about me is that I didn't go to school. So I did the first year and a bit of high school, and then I just left. Because guess what? If you just stop going to school, they can't make you. So I just didn't go. And then I like kept trying to get back into school, but in bits and pieces. And like with different curriculums every time. And then it was like years. And then eventually I had a social worker come to my house that was like, you gotta be in school, otherwise the government comes and says, hey, go to school. And so this social worker came over and was like, why aren't you in school? And also, I don't think that you're gay. Maybe you should wait until you're 18 and think about that a bit more. Because I had a pride flag in my room. And the social worker was like, just throw it in like, maybe you should give it some more time to think about it. How do you know for sure you're gay? And I was like, you're here to check if I'm going to school or not. Why are you making comments on my sexuality? It was so weird. I joke about matrices as a dropout. Because, okay, so here's what happened. I just stopped going to school. So I basically stopped going to school at like, I don't even think I was 14 yet. And then I was like kind of, basically I was out of school for like a few months, and then I would enroll in a school, go there for a little bit, inevitably fail. This was all because I was undiagnosed with my illness. So basically this was all during the time where I was clearly very disabled, but I was undiagnosed, and therefore no one knew what to do about me. And so yeah, I left school. I would enroll in a new school, in it like an alternative schooling program, like a homeschooling thing or communities or whatever, just something new, try something to see if this one works. And I would inevitably not work, and then I would be enrolled there for a little while. But I wouldn't really attend class, and then eventually I would enroll in a different school once it was finally clear that I wasn't going to that school. Then I would wait. So basically I just kind of like skipped through whereas like I was technically enrolled in schools, but I just wasn't going, and then I would re-enroll in a different school and just not go to that one. So to the government, I technically was enrolled in schools this entire time, but I would only go to class like once a week maybe. And so I wasn't really learning shit. And then in Australia, I think it's like you have to be enrolled in education until you're 17 years old. So when I was about 16, I was finally starting to get a bit better, but I was like, no, when I was 16, that was when, God, I don't even fucking remember, but I did a homeschooling program, and I finally got, basically at 15/16, having not gone to school for like 2+ years, I did a homeschooling program for like 6 months, and I got, I guess what Americans would call a GED. But basically I got a 10th grade education, which is like generally considered to be like, in Australia, the last 2 years of high school are kind of optional. Like they're basically university prep. I don't know if it's like that for other countries. Well, Lisa Day, have a wonderful Valentine's Day. You have a wonderful Valentine's Day too, Amanda. This is the real part of the day where I get real. I open up about my tragic backstory of not going to school. But yeah, then I went. But yeah, so I got my like year 10 education or whatever. I don't fucking know. And then it was like, but because I was still under 17, because, by the way, by getting that year 10 like equivalent at the time I did, even though I hadn't been in school for like a year or two, one day you just might know actually nothing about you. Hell yeah. But yeah, I just fucking, like, yeah, I didn't go to school for a year or two, and I somehow within 6 months caught up and got my year 10 equivalent. So I was technically fully educated. Last year or two in Malaysia, the one before. Yeah. 1 year before the end of high school is optional. I see. So I think it's different from place to place. I don't even know if it's the same over the entirety of Australia. Like, this is in Victoria, which is like this book. This is VCE, which is the Victorian. What's it? Victorian something education? What the fuck does it stand for? I don't know. Because you have 5 mandatory years of high school. Form 6 of prior university. Yeah, in Australia we have prep, and then, well, I don't think this is the same for all of Australia, because I think Queensland is different. I don't fucking know. But there's prep, which is like when you're like 4 or 5 years old. Yeah. And then, so prep is like getting you ready to go to school. So I think it's only like 3 days a week, I think. It's basically just, and it's not really school. It's like teaching you basic, like, how to write and maybe like catch everyone up, get everyone up, like get everyone on the same level so everyone knows how to like use scissors and glue sticks and be in a school environment, you know what I mean? And then there's 6 years, so there's grade 1, grade 2, grade 3, grade 4, grade 5, grade 6. And then you go to high school. And then high school, for some reason, it changes from grades to years. So then it's year 7, year 8, year 9, year 10, year 11, and year 12. And year 11 and 12 are optional. Basically, I think year 10 is like considered like you're an adult who has been generally educated. Like, congratulations, you're an educated person, is once you hit year 10. And if you want to go to university and get like higher education, then, or like it's kind of like standard, pretty much. Even if you don't go to university, I think it's pretty standard that everyone does year 11 and 12 unless they have some kind of reason not to do it. But basically, it's mandatory to be enrolled in school until you're 17, and year 10 is like only when you're 16. So like a lot of people just do BC. I don't know, it's kind of doesn't line up properly, so I don't know, I guess a lot of people just do BC anyway. But yeah, so you just do year 11 and year 12, and those are like scheduled like university courses where basically you sign up for it's basically just electives, and all those electives are like run by universities. So you're doing like university coursework, but in your high school setting. And sometimes, and I think year 11 and 12, you also don't have like this full schedule of the school anymore. You kind of start having like uni class schedules, and like you might even have classes off campus and shit like that, or you might even have days that you don't have any classes at all. Shit like that. I don't fucking remember. I don't know. I did year 10 long enough at an actual high school that I got to do the little like VCE education night where they were like, here are all the electives that you can do. But then I never actually did it. So I just got to go to the day where they were like, here are all the booths. It's like a careers day almost, where everyone was like, check it out, you can learn all these things in VCE and apply for all of these. And it's like, cool, I'm not going to. But I thought about it, and yeah. So I have a general adults education, but I never actually finished this. And yeah, when I was 16, I had to be enrolled in school for one more year, even though I was educated fully according to the law. And so I did, instead of going to regular high school, I decided to go to like a technical university, a technical college, and I did a year of sound production. So I learned how to make music, and I forgot all of that information. But I learned how to make music, and I learned how to set up microphones and shit. Then I didn't know this, I wish I didn't ask. Listen! Great circles. If I open this, will it even show? Check this out. What the fuck? Oh my god, it's like a little interactive little guy. What the fuck? What the fuck is it's the Great Circle. But what about the ice wall? Sound production didn't even retain the information. Kind of lame. Hey! I retained a lot of the information, I retained a lot of the information on how to set up a microphone, how to set up speakers, and all that shit. Less how to actually make music, because I didn't actually go for the music production side of it. I went so I could learn how to set up a microphone and like record shit. But it was a music focused course, and I did make some songs that have been lost to time. I don't know where they are. But I didn't feel like being enrolled in a regular high school. I felt like doing something else. So I did that, so that a social worker wouldn't come and be homophobic at me again. Dude, that was so weird. That was like one of the weirdest. Like, I had to interact with a lot of weird adults in my time when I was undiagnosed, but that was one of the weirdest. Linear programming? What the fuck? What's linear programming? What that? I never learned this. But yeah, because of all of that weird schooling, like, happenings that I went through, because of that, I just missed a shit ton. Because even though I was technically enrolled in a school for the majority of that time, I wasn't going to fucking class. So yeah, I never learned trigonometry, I never learned most things. I learned, and you'd be like, well, shouldn't you have learned that in like your year 10 equivalent education or whatever, that you got that you did? Yeah, probably should have. I didn't. I don't know if it was a bad program or if it just wasn't part of it, but nah, Neverland trig. Measurement. Triangulation. Oh shit. Check out these little diagrams. Holy shit. Why are those lighthouses underwater? Oh shit, this is some art shit. Oh shit. This is like some perspective shit. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day! Area and volume scale fractors? Oh my god. Wow, are you a girl, a boy, or a green? It's now. Is that midnight or midday? Is that midnight or midday? I don't know. American people don't use 24-hour time. AM. Oh shit. Wait, when did I start streaming? I started streaming 2 hours ago. I'm like near the end of stream. Okay, let's fucking finish this. Look, glass of lemonade. Right, that was how I got on the My Little Pony tangent, was because of the lemonade. Where are my DSS when I need them? I haven't as a lacking classical ability to roll about suppressing them. No, help us. After reading through Human Problem 2 campaign for inspiration, you have a perfect idea for a fancy reward. Exclusive beta access to the lemonade. A body pillow of sexy glass of lemonade. Body pillow! A body pillow of a glass of lemonade? I kind of want that. Who would buy such a thing? Let's do some research. Me. You suggest that she search not body pillow, but dakimakura as the pure term. Miranda does so. She says nothing, but you see the clear evolution of her expressions as she goes deeper into dakimakura territory. You see disbelief, you see disgust, you see curiosity, you see terror, you even see a spark of thirst. Okay, it will work. She says nothing more. She steps right ahead and scared, sacred, mysterious silence while you gain +3 creativity. Wow, I got 10 creativity. I am halfway through this game. Let's go. I started playing this at the beginning of stream. Who am I sitting at the table with? I've been doing good with Zoe, but I just had an interaction with Miranda. Is she okay? I don't think so. I don't care for calculus stuff, but I do want to talk to Zoe. I feel like I was hitting it off with Zoe earlier. I love the little guy, the little kiss the cook guy. I love him. Sit down with Zoe and calculus stuff. Zoe seems to have brought some fresh sanity today. That is, she has a screaming man strapped to the table and is currently siphoning his sanity out through his eye sockets. And I am afraid I must take issue with your current practice. What? Eating? Eating in a manner which causes a human to repeatedly scream, kill me while avoiding his bowels and bladder. It does not seem nice. Are you for real? Look, I was born this way, okay? I'm so much born is ripped from the fabric of reality itself and animated with equal parts of raw malice and the concept of despair. But still, don't judge me. I do not possess the necessary firm way to judge you, Zoe. I do, however, wish that you will find another way to sustain sustenance. Isn't Calculista voiced by Jacksepticeye? Did I imagine that? I'll go off on a tangent if I Google it myself, so can someone else do it for me? Is Calculista Jacksepticeye? Constant to see these two at odds. Maybe you should convince Zoe to change her ways, or convince Calculista that they don't need changing. Zoe, why don't you eat this vegan brownie I brought instead? It's probably way tastier than that guy's sanity. Oh, come on, Calculista. Sanity isn't even one of the top 5 worst things Zoe could be devouring from this dude. Yeah. Status skeptical. Please list 5 things worse to devour from this man than his sanity. Oh, that's easy. Deep-seated insecurities is one. Poop is another. The crippling fear of death present in all mortals. P, and worst of all, opinions. Are his opinions really that bad? Well, he's a prominent user on Reddit. Understood. Analysis and complete sanity is an acceptable food substitute compared to several things that are worse. Nice. So it's like I always say, when life gives you lemons, compare those lemons to compare those lemons? Oh my god, to the all-consuming void. The void is way worse than the couple of lemons. You couldn't agree more, mostly because you're still interested in smooching Zoe, but still, I am interested in smooching Zoe. By the way, minigame of guessing who my favorite character in Monster Prom is still going. I want more charm, but I don't want to go gym. Fine. He's voiced by Jack. I knew it! That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Oh, it's the one with Tavros in the background. Look, he's right there. There he is, it's Tavros. Anyway. A skeleton. I love the little drawings, it's so cute. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team spirit. Remember that the dodgeball episodes of Hunter x Hunter? That was good. Naked, you're welcome to NOA. Yeah, I read "You're Naked" because it's thanked was beneath your, and my brain's. And it was like the anked is directly towards the below your, and because of that, my brain switched the N and the A in thanked, and then deleted the T and the H, and so I just read "You're Naked." I have a. I'm sorry for my brain. Clearly natural born leader. Feel like phone buzzing you. Ow, I knocked my microphone. Is Scott Moretta's lemonade star kicker is live? No, it's because Scott tweeted the word lemon 18 times in a row with no further information. I am so tempted to do that. It's around a corner, you see Scott and Miranda huddled over Miranda's diamond encrusted waterproof phone. Brain is cute, it's trying. Hey! Don't patronize my brain. I'm doing great. I feel like if I actually tweet the word lemon 18 times, Twitter will mark me for spam. So I feel like if I just... maybe if I combine it all into one tweet, it'll be okay. Okay, that's 4. This is my copy and paste, it's easier. And that's 8. Okay, 16. Did it say 18 or 16? I think it's at 18. Okay. There we go. As you round a corner, you see Scott and Miranda huddled over Miranda's diamond-encrusted waterproof phone.
What?
I love how she has a little off-the-shoulder shirt. It's so cute. I think it was 12 people have barked at the campaign so far. Why would they bark at a Star Kicker campaign unless it was getting too close to them in the park? Wait, did I fuck up my chance with Zoe by buying the lemon because this is a Scott and Miranda arc? Fuck! Scott, it says 12 people have backed the campaign. That means they want to bring our creative project to life. In other words, they gave us money for lemonade.
Ah!
Oh, right. I mean, I knew that. Definitely know how to read. I just forgot for a second. You math say, I know, I did math. Anyway, yeah, 12 backers,
Yuck.
Only 12 people? That's impossible. We need at least 4,000 more mindless peasants, backers, to meet our funding goal. Tweet lemon again. It's gonna work this time. Okay. Oh dear, your friends are terrible at interneting. You wonder over just as Scott is struggling to read through some of the comments on their lemonade campaign. Why did I hit the enter key so hard just then? I can see that somebody put lemonade on the page. Miranda, you read it. Somebody said, whoa, a hype for this lemonade thing. It blends my 2 favorite genres, lemons and beverages. This person commented, can I order 2 lemons if I double my pledge to 300? And can I order extras of the lemonade body pillow? Can't wait to see the lemonade when it's released. Any chance we can get lemonade on the Switch? See, this comes through. Why did Switch get me? Switch really got me. Okay. We have the most regal, classiest, sourest liquid ever. I just don't understand why we don't have more backers already. I mean, lemonade is the best liquid ever. It's even better than water, and I need water to live. You take pity on your dumb monster friends and pledge $69, nice lol, to their Lemonade's Start Kicker campaign. You get the social capital now and you cancel your pledge later because you're fucking mean and smart.
Great.
Whoa, no made the number go up. That's rad, bro. How'd you do that? Dude, I love making number go up. Egad, you must be some kind of internet witch. Well then, help us find our Start Kicker campaign, witch. Luckily, you majored in crowdfunding at Hot Witches University. Help your friends become a viral sensation so they can make a sour citrus drink and also tons of cash. Nice lol in the dialogue. Nice lol. Nice lol. Convince an internet celebrity to voice lemonade, whatever that means. Make the lemonade the center of the latest internet controversy. Ooh, startup drama. Startup lemonade drama. I kind of want an internet celebrity to voice the lemonade. So charming. Ooh, my knight in shining armor. That's a perfect plan. Cause I'm a celebrity, but there's no way we could afford my appearance fees. Plus, I only get accept payment in the form of precious blood jewels. That feels wrong. Ah, dang, Miranda. Well, if we can't have you voice the lemon, it's a good thing I know like the biggest celebrity ever. Lemon has a voice? Yeah, it's about to get one. Here it comes. Really, Scott? That sounds super perf.
Oh, bro.
Totally, bro. They're like the coolest ever, and everybody's obsessed with them. They're super pretty and like mysterious. And we just have to wait until nighttime, and then they'll be right here. You, Scott, and Miranda sit around until nightfall, talking about your tragic backstories, how far you've come, and generally forming an impactful, lifelong friendships with each other. Suddenly, Scott points over to the sky with one of his extremely hairy fingers. I just love inserting words into sentences that aren't there. Oh, look! There's a celebrity! They're here! Bro! Who? Where? What? I don't see anyone. You realize it's going to... You realize it's Skoint. Skoint is pointing to the moon. Oh my god, Scott thinks the moon is a celebrity. He's not totally wrong. Scott howls at the moon for about an hour. Skoint. Also, why did I enter the word half in there? It's just an hour. My brain doesn't read. I'm illiterate. I think I'm illiterate. The moon can't make any sounds and the lemonade doesn't have any lines, but it doesn't fucking matter because Scott is right. Everyone is obsessed with the moon. You gain a bunch of new star kicker backers along with +2 fun and +1 smarts. Morning. Here we go, motherfuckers. Let's go. No. I want... What do you think Zoe likes? I feel like Zoe would like boldness. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day, Ragami! This stream is normal. This is a normal stream. Welcome to the normal stream. Bathrooms. That day you visit the bathrooms, take a number 2. Don't worry, there won't be an illustration of that specific moment. Thank you. Thing is, you make one of the boldest decisions in your life. You don't put paper on the toilet seat before using it. Anything but normal. No, shut up. Look at you crazy bastards. You gain +2 boldness and probably +1 staphylococcus with the slight tinge of +1 STD. No! I don't want that. Oh, little Jekyll and Hyde heart in the corner. That's so cute. Chilling with Zoe, watching her draw cute little chibi characters getting eaten by nightmare fluid, while Leonard slides into your midst. Fucking Leonard! Hey, your arm's so bad for a girl. I might have a major opportunity for you. That's too mean girl. That's too mean girl. I don't know. My shitty horrible voices are all mean girls. I don't know how to do a shitty horrible man. Oh cool. As much as I hate your casual sexism, I love opportunities. What's up? I'm looking for someone to do a custom drive for my YouTube channel. It'll be me, but with sunglasses, and my muscles are huge, and you can tell from my facial hair that I'm right about everything. Wow, this sounds just like me. This is exactly how I thought about. This is exactly what I thought about when I was like, what should I look like for my YouTube channel? And I was basically like, by looking at me, I want you to know that I'm right about everything, and that's how I designed myself, I think. Yeah, I probably could do that. No guarantee that I won't drive your viewers insane, though. Yeah, if they go insane, they weren't true fans to begin with. Great. Let's talk a little more about what you want from them. We can negotiate a price for the commission. Oh! Would you like it, but I hate him immediately. No, he's the worst. Sorry, as an artist, this sentence, I like saw it, half of it. I saw him say price question mark, and every fiber of my being just like shriveled up. Excuse me, price. Leonard has more subscribers than me. Guys, send this to everyone. Tell everyone you know to subscribe. I can't have less subscribers than please, please. I'm begging. This is my most genuine pleas for subscribers yet. Please subscribe. I can't have less subscribers than London. It can't happen to me. Please. Okay. No. Wow, typical here. I'm trying to give you the opportunity of a lifetime. You can't think of anything but money. You heard me when I said how many subscribers I have? 200. This is right now, but ends weekend. It could be easily. Real stuff. You just understand the value of getting a government mail on sale on the rise. It could be huge for you. As my own friends in the Discord server. Thank you. Anyway, till there are no cash right now. I'm investing on capital and Oh, this is like, I feel like the scene needed a trigger warning or something. I feel like I don't like this. I just like this. I just like it. Leonard pulls more and more garbage words out of his mouth. You can feel the air around Zoe. He tries to pick tentacles of wrath. Uh-oh. Please, Zoe, destroy him. Just eat him alive. Please, I'm begging. Can't broker a deal between these two. Who knows what will happen to reality? Maybe he can convince Leonard to pay with something other than money. I ordered that pizza, but I don't have any money. Why don't you pay with one of your kidneys? I mean, you already got two. Once you're a YouTube sensation, you can buy as many kidneys as you want. All you got right now is hope for the future. Why not pay with your future? Oh, I don't want him to be Zoe's servant. Then she'd have to spend time. From ages 32 to 36, she'd have to spend 4 years around him? No, I'd never do that to her.
Hard pass.
No! I want him to give him my... I want his kidney! One of the 9 dimensions of unspeakable torment makes you think you can negotiate on my behalf? I have no interest in Kappa kidneys. I only eat angel... Hello, Zoe. You know the kidneys of David... Those are collector's items. These kidneys, though, I wouldn't eat them if they were signed by the entire cast of Firefly. And I'll take my limited edition signed kidney elsewhere. Congratulations on missing out on once in a lifetime exposure opportunity. Leonard flounces away. Sorry, I just really like the verb flounces. What? I like... nothing. I wasn't gonna say anything. I wasn't gonna make any weird comments.
Let's go.
I feel like I'm doing shit with Zoe. But I feel like I also don't have that much built up. I feel like I'm not gonna get a date. I feel like I might have to, based on my knowledge of this game, I feel like I'm kind of fucked. It doesn't feel like I'm doing great. What? No! No! I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything. You can't prove anything about me. Kinda want to talk to the Tiger Man. I don't know, I feel like I might have to give up on getting a date this round. Wow. My Valentine's Day stream. I'm gonna be tonight. I'll put you in timeout. I'm literally not gonna get a date in this game in Monster Prom.
Hi, my beloved student.
Hey there, Bo, what you drinking? What? Milk? That's it. That's hardly a drink at all. Everybody knows drinking backbone ball is lunch. What would be without backbones? I don't know. My doctor yells at me whenever I try to find out. But enough about me. Let's get you juiced. You can have sports sauce or muscle juice, which it'll be. I don't drink, so.
Oh.
Both! What a bold choice! This guy reminds me of, a Fantasy High character from Dimension 20. That's a reference. Y'all watch Dimension 20? Y'all should. Feel the medicine water. Shh. It's actually kicking in, actually. This is actually at the peak of my medicine. This is me in peak form. You don't drink too? No, I can't. Alcohol lowers your blood pressure. So when I drink alcohol, my blood pressure just gets low, and then I just pass out before anything fun can happen. Before I can feel any cool side effects of the alcohol, I've fallen asleep. I'm really sporadic up to this point. Yeah. This is how I am at the peak of my medication. What a bold choice. Especially considering that these two liquids combined created a highly explosive liquid. But you know what they say, you can't make an omelet without drinking a few explosives.
Good job.
Bottoms up. This is what happens when I do nonsense streams. When I give myself the freedom to do whatever the fuck I want in a stream, this is what happens. I said at the beginning of this year, I'm gonna do more nonsense streams. That's what the first stream this year was. And now it's this. This is what this year is now. Gather 2 bottles from courage and squirt them into your mouth. Cowabunga! Look, your stomach is rated as a Class 5 atomic bomb shelter, so you avoid any negative consequences. Your classmates see that you're literally willing to drink a bomb for no reason. They ceremoniously award you +4 boldness. Ooh, Coach gives you a huge buff. This is my last chance to hang out with anyone before prom. And I feel like I'm doing bad. I feel like I'm not gonna date Zoe. I feel like I've blown it. So let's go to the auditorium and do a sad monologue or something. Actually, just kidding. I look fucking cool. Look at that horse. I love that horse. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves have descended to give you figurative oral sex. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It'll be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. Gain +2 creativity. Ever since you helped out Scott and Miranda with their Start Kicker campaign, it's all anyone else can talk about, literally. Miranda had a decree passed that the only legal topics of conversation are the lemonade Start Kicker, the everlasting reign of the mer people, and how cute it is when a fluffy, scruffy kitty decides to nibble on a big, juicy mousey. Oh my god. She literally Princess Daisy. I just realized you didn't deny the tentacle thing. I want to pay more attention to any more kings or fetishes on display. What? Anyway. Yo, no, have you ever just noticed how adorable it is when a fluffy, scruffy kitty decides to nibble, wibble on a big, juicy mouse? Because I fucking have, hell yeah. Scott, you're totally right. That is adorable. An entirely legal topic of conversation. Speaking of legal conversation topics, I'm sure you've seen that our Start Kicker campaign is over 120,000% funded. We're batrillionaires now. But wait, Miranda, I kind of don't get it. Isn't that all money to make the lemonade and give it to the backers? Well, sure, but we sold each glass of lemonade for $50 monster, so it only takes $55 monster to produce it. That's a $5 profit per glass. Don't worry, my math serves are taking care of it, so the math plan's working into... Now listen, Miranda, I know a thing or two about math, and you see, I don't think that's exactly how it works here. Alright, totally, but we still got one big problem with our Start Kicker campaign. I want to say Kickstarter so bad every time I see it. Everybody already gave us their money. Scott and I had a 6-hour brainstorm, and we figured out that if the same number of people give us more money, we'll make even more money. So that's what we're doing. Stretch goals! It's an idea we invented to get backers to increase their pledges. We just have to think of some goodies to go with the lemonade if we reach a certain amount. Like, for example, we kill an extra surf for every $5,000 above the goal. Coach says that stretching is like super important. You gotta do it before every game, so we gotta have the best stretch goals ever. We even came up with stretch goals for ourselves because character growth is important. My stretch goal is to eliminate the entire air people species in time for Daddy's 400th birthday. My stretch goal is to stretch real hard and win all the points for stretching. That's why we came to you, know. You're like a total internet witch, so we want to come up with a stretch goal for the Lemonade Kickstarter. Start Kicker. And just to give you some extra motivation, if you don't come up with the best stretch goal of all time, I'll have my torture serfs take all the bones out of your face. Eesh. Digital lemonade. Let me get some of that. I want it too. Can I pay in jangles? I feel like even mentioning My Little Ponytails again is gonna end my stream. The stream is gonna go no jangles. Yeah, Miranda Sus will take the bones out of your face, and I'll take slightly longer to text you back in the future. So like, you better friggin' do it. But I'll still be your friend if you don't, because friends are forever. The stakes have never been higher. You gotta come up with something. You gotta come up with the best stretch goal ever. I'm just making up what this is saying. DMCA'd again. Fuck. You scroll through this human prompt to start Kicker for inspiration and find the perfect idea. Exciting sequel for your lemonade. A new flavor. Ooh, lemonade 2. One of the backers gets to be a character in the lemonade. Ooh. Like Homestuck. I need to not make Homestuck references anymore. What? I'm so bald! What do you mean? OMG, that's an adorable idea. We'll hold a contest and put one of the highest tier backers in the lemonade. It's a chance of a lifetime. Totally. Everyone wants to be in on a lemonade. That's why everyone's posting their lemon sodas to Twitter. Speaking of which, my lemon soda is Princess Pink Lemonade. She's the popular pink lemon who never has to work hard. Same. Now we just have to figure out how to get the backers in lemonade. Guess we could just push them in.
Hey.
Miranda, look at me. Look at me with my big, strong, muscular werewolf eyes. That's the smartest thing you've ever said. Scott and Miranda announced their new stretch goal and select one backer to be in the lemonade. They set up a massive vat of lemonade on campus along with the diving board, pool noodles, and lemon-shaped floaties. The start kicker backer jumps into the vat of lemonade. The backer is actually in the lemonade, fulfilling Scott and Miranda's contractual obligation as internet entrepreneurs. Looks so fucking fun that literally everyone in school jumps in the big vat of lemonade. You soon find out that sticking your eyeballs and whole body in lemonade is extremely fucking painful. Scott and Miranda lose their reputation as entrepreneurs who won't hurt your eyeballs, and you lose -2 creativity and praise on Jim! Everyone thinks it's a failure! I'm terrible! This is the worst Monster Pro ever. I did terrible. Should I even attempt to ask out Zoe? I made too the best thing. It hurts the sex too. I feel like if I try to ask out Zoe, she'll just be like, no. I'll try. For the record, by the way, I bet you wouldn't have. Honestly, I don't know if you would have gotten this. My favorite character is Polly. Polly's my favorite character.
Hey, boo.
Just ask out Polly. I think I talked to Polly once in the whole game. Yeah, I'm just gonna say I don't think I got it with Zoe, so I think I'm just gonna Hail Mary and go for Polly. I'll just be like, Polly, look man, you are so hot, and I love you and how slutty you are because I love whores. We all know that I love whores, and you're a ghost, and that's fun. And maybe you're on a lot of drugs and probably not very responsible with anything. Honestly, I don't think I would trust you to do anything reliably ever. But you know what? I love you for that, Polly. Will you go to prom with me? Fuck! She even called me darling! That's my thing! Darling is my word! Wahaha, no chance in the world, darling. It's not you, it's me. And by that I mean it's you. See ya! What's her personality looking like? She looking like hot girl mean shit. She's just doing hot girl shit and she's so just stupid. She's stupid and media rejection. You couldn't get a date from Monster Prom. Actually, you couldn't get a date for the rest of your life. Some nights alone in your bed with sadness on. You wish sadness was on STD because at least then you wouldn't be getting so much of it. One last piece of unfinished business, suckers. Shut up. Best at recognizing the nuances between black metal and death metal. That is not me. I cannot tell the fucking difference. I feel like naming myself No was the point of my downfall. I didn't come into this with a positive outlook on life, and I didn't keep my eyes on the fucking prize either. I decidedly kept my eyes off the prize. I was not paying attention. Also, that witch character, this one looks like my son. That looks like Carlito, and therefore they're my favorite. I love my son. I miss my son. I demand your answer. After the monster prom kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning about who we were and what we could be. You know what? Like it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. Puka-chan. Polly's drug cooking skills proved useful, and she became a chemist with the pharmaceutical industry. But in her free time, she still cooks the real shit. Her greatest inventions so far are watermelon-flavored ecstasy and a thing called LS Dope. Zoe dedicated the next several years to writing her most ambitious fanfic ever. It focused on the struggles of Shaggy containing and controlling his limitless power. Delved into psychological nuances of the Mystery Gang, while also including crossovers with Akira, Flubber, and the unbearable lightness of being. Rosetta mixed Toy Story's mastery of prose and the juiciness of a very juicy Big Mac. It ended up entering the Western literacy canon. Scott became an athlete. Not so long ago, he won a prestigious national award for being the best at doing sports. For those 3 weeks, Monster Prom seemed larger than life, and then it was gone, just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there were plenty of battles left in that war called youth. You are Shaggy? Mm-hmm. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. I did bad. And also, copyrighted music. I have unlocked 4 new images in the gallery. Well, that was a fucking disaster. Leave. I can't be seen here anymore. Well. How do we all feel about what has occurred on this day? Also, I'm a demon again. I feel nothing. Dude, Pomo's streaming Minecraft right now. I gotta go. How long has she been streaming Minecraft for? 82 minutes ago. Shit, I wanna go. Pomo's streaming. I gotta spend the rest of my Valentine's Day with Pomo Rain Puff. I'm really sorry, guys. That's my, I kind of misled you guys. I kind of made it think like you were my Valentine's Day, but it's actually Pomo, and I'm kind of late for my date right now, so I'm really sorry. I gotta go. But thank you so much for watching both of these streams. I will see you on a date that I don't know, because I never know what time I'm streaming next. Why would I ever know when I'm streaming next? Oh my god, in 2 days I've got to try and play Bratz Rock Angels for the PS2. I'm gonna try so hard to get it to happen. I want it to happen so bad. It's gotta happen. It's simply gotta happen. Okay, Bratz, that's at 4 p.m. on Thursday. If Bratz doesn't end up happening, I'll just draw some random bullshit. Alright. Thank you so much for coming. Happy Valentine's Day. I love you, 3 darlings. I call you that sometimes. I don't know if you remember. That's a fan name, secretly. It's 3 darlings, in case you didn't know. I say it like once every 500 streams. I haven't even streamed that much. Anyway. NOA. Bye! I didn't mute my fucking microphone.